Hello and welcome. My name is Lady T and this is Lady T's Tasty Treats. My channel is all about international cuisine and today we're celebrating 4th of July. I'm barbecuing today, so come along and join me as we prepare a delicious 4th of July feast. I have some corn that's charring on the barbecue grill. I have a little bit of water. So whenever we have a flare up, I could just douse it a little bit with some water. This is cooking nicely. I'm going to make some potato salad. I boiled 6 medium-sized potatoes with the skin on. Those for a half an hour. I let it cool. And then I remove the skin by gently scraping the skin of the potatoes. And I'm cubing the potatoes, cut them in bite sizes. Make sure to separate them when I place them in the bowl. A half an onion, which I sliced and diced. Finely diced the onion. Diced 4 sweet bell peppers. Cut it in half. And cut them into small strips. Boiled 3 eggs. Cut the egg in half. Slice these in cubes. I have some bread and butter, pickles, and I cut these into cubes. Sweet and tart at the same time. A cup and a half of mayonnaise. 3 tablespoons of mustard. So make sure you separate your vegetables. Added a half a teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 of a teaspoon of black pepper, a half a teaspoon of paprika, and I gently mix all the ingredients together. I tasted it to make sure it had enough salt, enough black pepper, enough paprika. And I'm going to put this in the refrigerator to chill. I'm going to taste it. You could use more mayonnaise if you like it a little bit more creamier. So we're going to place this in the refrigerator. You're almost finished. Have 1 slab of St. Louis style ribs. Took the membrane off. I washed it in some lime juice and water. Patted the ribs dry. I mixed 3 tablespoons of salt, a teaspoon and a half of black pepper, 1 tablespoon of onion powder, and a half of teaspoon of garlic powder, and 1 tablespoon of paprika. Mixed the seasonings in a bowl, and I sprinkled the ribs with the seasoning. I wrapped in some parchment paper, and then I wrapped it in some aluminum foil. My corn is finished, believe it or not. I'm going to remove them from the grill. Taking off some of the ash. And meat. And place it in the grill. My grill have vents and everything is open. The husk. And then I'm going to remove the kernels off of the cob And I have a little bit of char that I'm going to remove and place there. I'm going to remove all the hairs and shave the kernel off of the husk. Just take your time. It's a little warm. I could hear the ribs cooking. And I have a lot of insulation around the meat so it wouldn't burn. Get all the kernels off of the cob. When I was growing up in St. Croix, I used to go to the racetrack because they always had horse racing. The horses will come from St. Thomas, Puerto Rico. It will be a family event. They'll have a band will be playing. They have the concession stands, all the delicious local cuisine, snow cones, vendors, ice cream. And of course, it was wonderful to see the horses running around the track. No longer have the racetrack since Hurricane Maria. Irma hit first in St. Thomas, St. John, the American Virgin Islands, and then it destroyed Puerto Rico. Going to rotate the meat. Make sure it cooks on all sides. Oh, it smells so good. I chopped up a half an onion cubes, 2 tablespoons of butter, the lid on, to saute the half an onion. Cook the onions until they become translucent. About a 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. And about a 1/4 of a teaspoon of ground pepper. Brown. And to add the kernels of the corn. Incorporate the onion flavor. I'm sauteing the corn. And it's taking on a brown hue. And I have 1.5 heavy cream. Heavy cream is going to get thick. I'm going to add about 4 dashes of sloppy mama. Coming along very nicely. And the corn is dry, and you add some cream to it or milk. It rehydrates the corn, and that looks so delicious. Taste it. Here's a little bit of salt and pepper. Salt and 2 peppers. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna slice a fresh pineapple. So I rinsed it. Bottom piece and the top piece. Lay it down. It's very delicious when you grill a pineapple. I'm going to turn the ribs. Oh, the ribs are looking so good. They're nice and moist. And I'm going to onions are wiggly brown. Delicious. So let it crisp up. I might cut half of this off. I'm not going to put barbecue sauce on the whole thing. Have to cut into it. Okay. I'm using Kindred barbecue sauce, honey hot. It is simply delicious. Sauce tastes good, so I will enjoy it. All parts of let that get sticky. Earlier I made some homemade baked beans. Instead of using brown sugar, I use agave nectar and andouille sausage with some onions and tomato paste. Okay, we're going to turn it. Oh yes, good and sticky. I'm going to remove the rib. Sticky. Yes. And place it. We have the fire going again. And I'm spraying. And I made some vegetable kebab, which is bell pepper, onion, zucchini, and mushroom. I mixed a cup of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of fresh lime juice, 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt, 1/4 of a teaspoon of pepper, 1/4 of a teaspoon of onion powder, and 1/4 of a teaspoon of garlic powder. Mix all the ingredients together, 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. Combine all the ingredients together until it became emulsified. I placed the vegetables in a tall container, poured the marinade over it, shook it up, stuck it in the refrigerator. Wait until 15 minutes later, shake it up again. Wait again until 10 minutes. All the oil and lime juice mixture was absorbed by the mushrooms. Oh, now that one has a nice char. This is the liquid that the vegetables release this juice in. Okay, I'm placing the pineapple slices on the grill. Nice charred color. Thank you for joining me today for the 4th of July feast. I appreciate you spending your time with me. And if this is something you enjoy learning from me, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, like, share. Help me grow my channel. This is Lady T, and this is Lady T's Tasty Treats. Happy 4th of July, and may God bless you.